Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're making a classic rum drink. This is the Dark and Stormy. Let's do it. So the Dark and Stormy is basically like a rum buck or a rum mule, but you're using a dark rum. So I'm using rum, we got ginger beer, and we've got lime. And there you go. Those are the ingredients to the drink. I'm using Havana Club's 7-year-old rum. It's one of my favorite dark rums to use. You can use any rum, really. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh no, I think we've angered the cocktail gods. Oh god, it's the Black Seal. Odin, get out of there. So theatrics aside, Goslings Black Seal rum is actually legally the only rum you're allowed to use for this recipe. Now, a recipe cannot be copyrighted, but a name can, and that's exactly what the Goslings Distillery has done. They have copyrighted the name Dark and Stormy. So, if you own a restaurant or a bar and are serving this drink, you cannot name it Dark and Stormy unless you're using Goslings rum. And the Goslings Distillery has been known to pursue legal action against any bar that is breaking this rule. Okay, so we're going to build it as per their specifications on their website. So we're going to start with a highball glass filled with ice. And we're starting with the ginger beer, which is, I hate this move. We're doing about 4 or 5 ounces of ginger beer. The problem I hate doing that first is you kind of have to eyeball, depending on the size of your glass, the amount of ice you're putting in. You have to kind of eyeball how much you're putting in so that you leave enough room for your rum. So, I mean, obviously, if you're doing a bunch of these at a restaurant, then you'll get used to it, but I just think it's a backwards way of doing it. Also, you gotta wait for to stop fizzing. It's just annoying. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a straw in here right away, because if I put it afterwards, I know I'm gonna struggle to get it through the ice, and I'm just gonna it's gonna ruin the layering if I put the straw in at the end. I'm also gonna prepare my garnish so that I can, once I got that layered on rum, I want it to look good. So get everything prepared. I should have done this before, but So cut yourself a wedge of lime. Now the recipe does say optional lime. So I'm gonna go, I love lime in my Dark and Stormies or my bucks, so I'm gonna go with squeeze one of those lime wedges, and I'll keep the other one for the garnish. Okay, so the recipe calls for 1.5 ounces, not 2 ounces, 1.5 ounces of our Goslings rum. And we're gonna go ahead and layer that on top. So I'm gonna grab my spoon, use the back of the spoon, and slowly drizzle it on. It'll kind of create a layering effect, which looks cool, but in my opinion is completely impractical for drinking. See, I always figure that if you're layering a drink, it should enhance the experience of the drink. For example, in Irish coffee, drinking the cold cream, the coffee through the cream, enhances. A New York sour, that layering of red wine enhances the drink. Here, it doesn't do that at all. If you're sipping through a straw, your first sip is going to be pure ginger beer. If you're sipping from the top, your first sip will be pure rum. You have to mix it before drinking. So, looks cool, but totally impractical. So, with that said, I'm going to show you how I make a Dark and Stormy now. And I'm going to channel my inner 60-second cocktail and make this as fast as I can by putting some ice in a glass, followed by 2 ounces this time of our Goslings rum. Alright, so I put the rum in first, follow that up with a 1/2 ounce, or I think I'm doing a quarter or a 1/2 ounce, whatever you want, of lime juice, because I do like my lime juice, and top that all off with some ginger beer. Now, how much faster was that? Like, seriously, that was like 10 times faster. It's done. Yes, it doesn't have that layering effect, but it's ready to drink. It's already kind of mixed. There you go. Lime wedge. Vino, I think I did a good job. Under 60 seconds. And, I mean, you tell me, which version you think is best? The official Goslings version or the cheater better version? In my opinion. I don't think we'll anger any cocktail gods with this version. So how does it taste? Well, I mean, if you love mules, if you love ginger beer, you're gonna love this. I mean, you got the warming richness of the dark rum, you got the spiciness of the ginger beer. What's not to like? It's a great drink. Give it a try. Well, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. We will see you next time. Cheers.